CMMC is a critical program, a critical initiative within the DoD, and the reason it's so critical is it's focused on protecting our sensitive national security information outside of the firewalls of DoD, inside of the defense industrial base. So that the geopolitical climate has really created an urgency for our country to increase cyber defenses, both within our government and within the supply chain. With the DIB as a whole estimated to be, 200 to 300,000 organizations, it needs to be entrusted to companies that have mature cyber protection in place. So that's really what CMMC is. It's the DoD's effort to review and certify the IT systems of the companies that it's buying goods and services from and that it's entrusting its information with. The Department of Defense is really focused on making sure the defense industrial base organizations are truly complying with the requirements and not just box checking. At level 2, organizations need to be assessed by an outside assessor called a C3PAO. And at level 3, they're assessed by a government assessor out of DIBCAC. And then the program also includes requirements for continuous monitoring, so maintaining compliance throughout their assessment period, and then reassessing after 3 years to make sure they've maintained that baseline. It's really important for industry leaders to act now to stay ahead of compliance requirements. What we're talking to our partners about and what Carahsoft has done is really lean in. The focus on securing controlled unclassified information with CMMC and building better and more secure software with the SWIFT initiative. Everybody can agree that these are critical national security interests, and we're encouraging all of our industry partners to not wait for those initiatives to become requirements. Really lean in now and show your investment and dedication to the Department of Defense's missions. Cyber threats that result in intellectual property theft really have a huge impact on our ability to innovate and our military readiness, in that they reduce our competitive advantage. That is immediately taking away the competitive advantage that we should be enjoying, having spent all of that effort to create these systems. We were really excited to see the department's SWIFT initiative announcements and the release of their requests for information. And I think if the department maintains commitment to this effort and really leverages its buying power to affect change in how software is developed and delivered, it's going to have a huge impact on cybersecurity across the Department of Defense. If you look at what the initiative includes, there's a function focused on tools for validating compliance with software supply chain security. There's a function focused on assessments, and there's a function focused on AI. And so leveraging automation as much as possible to quickly evaluate and validate these systems to make sure they were developed securely and we can put them into production environments in our most critical assets. CMMC has been talked about now since 2019, 2020, when the framework was first being developed and publicized. And a lot of companies that we work with have been waiting for the program to solidify, for the rulemaking process to be complete. And we are truly getting to the time where that is a reality, and it's time to press forward. The supply of C3PAOs and assessors is very limited, and a lot of them are booked well into 2026 at this point. So you really are risking your business within the Department of Defense if you continue to wait. Your ability to be competitive, your ability to be part of teams that are capturing new programs within DoD. So focusing on getting started with gap assessments and understanding what needs to be remediated to get to your CMMC compliant state at whatever level is appropriate for you, and then implementing some of those remediation steps to start to get yourself ready, and then preparing your paperwork and documentation for that audit, and then getting in line with the C3PAO so that you have a date on the schedule and you know when you need to be ready for that assessment. And again, decisions about what to buy to help you maintain CMMC compliance are important decisions. You want to get it right the first time, and Carahsoft can help guide you through all the available options in the market and help you make good decisions.